Rogan podcast. Scrote Rogan podcast.
Hello, Scrotes. Everybody out there, welcome to the Scrote Rogan podcast. I'm your host, Scrote Rogan, and welcome to Chernaris Radio. It's a glorious day, Scrotes. You know, we explore on here the world of Chernaris, its history, its local stories, conspiracies, rumors, personalities, and lots of other bullshit. If you have a topic for the Scrote Rogan podcast, just shoot me a message, and who knows, it might end up on the show. All right. Good times. Okay. Well, it's been a while. I'm glad to be back. Hope everybody missed me. I hope you still have lust in your loins for my delicious mouth words, everyone. Before we get into things, I want to thank DayZ DJ for making all this happen, getting my ass on a show, also with the constant motivation from Pro Shooter, his tenacity, his propensity to cause me stress, give me high blood pressure, and infect me with his STDs. All the people here at Chernaris Radio who provide us supplies, give us support, protection, friendship, and really just keep this thing running. These guys are the heart and soul of Chernaris Radio. Fantastic people, all those guys and gals out there. Wish them well. Be nice to them. Don't shoot them in the face. Be nice around the police station here in downtown Cherno. You can listen to us on 96.6 on your radios. You can also tune into the YouTube channel, Scrote Rogan, and get your content that way. And by content, I mean the only truth in the universe, my truth. 100% accurate all the time, never any fabrication, always true. Always exciting, always great topics, and flatulence. Well, we got some stuff to dig into right away. Neat stuff. You know? Really neat things. So, I'm assuming everyone out there is healthy and happy. None of you are uncon in a ditch, waiting to wake up with a shotgun in your face, or somebody teabagging you. And hopefully they have clean balls, right? Some of our most famous topics here on the Scrote Rogan podcast. You know, we have another update on Ivanov. And for some of you who don't know who that is, who haven't tuned into previous episodes of the Scrote Rogan podcast, a little background. Ivanov, he's a, I guess you'd call him a Russian hillbilly. Lives up in the farming area of Novi Sobor, specializing in general fuckery and moonshine, actually. He also experiments with drugs a little bit, or herbs, whatever you want to call him. A fellow conspiracy theorist, but not like me. He's a zombie diddler. So he's now missing, folks. We're not sure what happened, 100%. But we have a story. We have some truthiness here to go over. So as it turns out, a group of 3 Novi Sobor council members found him in the back of a truck, and I quote, making sex with zombie. This is coming from Barry, Grigornov, and Mick, the 3 council members in question, finding him while looking for some tools in the back of an M3S truck. Our favorite trucks, tried and true, the tough fuckers, the ones that don't break much, often. It was said that when their eyes met, Ivanov ran out of there like, and I quote, a weird circus clown with huge shoes, because he was still very erect. Gross. Sources nearby say they thought they saw him running towards Starry Sobor, maybe? This hasn't been confirmed. Just reports. One thing for sure, if they don't find him soon, everyone's probably going to suffer. But that moonshine won't make itself. Everyone else sucks at it. They're just horrible at it. So we got to find him soon. So this is just a shout out to everybody out there who's helping in the search for Ivanov. We really appreciate it. And to those of you who haven't joined in that search and want to help, be on the lookout for him. I guess brief description. Austin Power-like teeth. Very discombobulated. I think he's missing at least a couple. Also, he's wearing hobo-like clothing, so look for tattered capri pants. He likes to run a little free. Ripped in the crotch for easy access. And he's usually wearing a really shitty shirt as well. So, there you go. Maybe a pea coat. I don't know. He likes to rip it open and expose himself to people. As you know, shit's not free. So, you know, we have some sponsors here at the Scrote Rogan podcast. And I'd like to talk to you about Ivan's Ass Cream. The revolutionary new cream for your ass. Made from the freshest ingredients, including algae from the rivers of Cherno, fertilized by zombie corpses, mackerel semen, the finest feces and urine from the townsfolk here in Cherno. With many other special ingredients, Ivan's Ass Cream has over 100 uses, including reducing the swelling of a sore asshole, with the added bonus of bleaching it, for all you nudist fashion mongers out there. Also, removing stains from personal items. You can use it for hair conditioner, toe jam remover, if you have, you know, shitty boots you're running around with. Which, by the way, stay off the mountains. They will really fuck those shoes up really quick. Give you some toe jam, too. Toothpaste. Ironically, you can use it with extra whitening power. And many, many more uses. And as Ivan always says,
Put my cream all over you. You know you want it, bitches.
great, sexy voice, Ivan. And thanks for your product. It's helped a lot of people out. Personal friends, even. Pro Shooter's balls, my elbows. That cold sore that DayZ DJ had for a while. Okay. There's been some talk of UFOs being sighted in an alternate dimension. What do I mean by alternate dimension? Well, I can't explain it. I really don't know what the fuck I'm saying here. But we're still not sure how these folks are exactly traveling there. But it has something to do with them going into their, quote, game client and choosing the, quote, community server called, quote, meatsackfactory.com. Okay? This apparently transported these folks to another identical planet, but with strange and new objects. And strange buildings all over the map, not seen in the official dimension here. It's been said that there's a hidden alien clone folks are looking for in this dimension. If you can find it, you can get some riches and there's a lot of good shit on them. And some sort of recognition on this thing they call the internet. I don't know. I was kind of skeptical, but I checked it out. It was, in fact, true. These are not lies. I decided to start doing my podcast also on this alternate dimension, which you can catch every Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Time. Check the website, meatsackfactory.com, for potential broadcast time changes, special podcasts, radio shows, or cancellations. You can also get the story that's developing in the world of Chernarus on meatsackfactory.com. So that was neat. If you decide you want to tune in over there, you can always go to the Safe Zone up at Radio Zenith, where the Trader Post is, and we will be transmitting it globally on 96.6. Same frequency that I just said frequency. I think I'm having trouble talking. I might have a brain disorder. Pretty sure I have a brain disorder. 96.6. You're on 2572 and on meatsackfactory.com. Check it out. In other news, we have reports that someone in Novaya Petrovka has been knocking on people's doors and running off. Okay, now, so everybody knows this kind of thing is not really abnormal. I mean, these, tricksters, who knock and dash, happens all the time. But I'm going to say, however, it's a little different here in this case. When these people come out of their door, they don't see anybody there, right? But they look down and they're finding rags, right? However, these rags have large, indistinguishable shit stains on them. So, my guess would be that this would be, quote, shit stain bandit. Hope you guys like that. I just did that. The shit stain bandit. That's what we're going to start calling him. He's taking a shit in these outhouses out back, sharpening his knife with a sharpening stone, and we found evidence of this by him leaving these sharpening stones on these toilets, in fact. We then believe he's wiping his ass with a rag and laying it on that person's porch. And that's a fucking criminal act, right? Jesus. You're using their shitter and laying shit rags on their porch. Top notch, people. Top notch. I'd love to get people's feedback on this. We love We love to hear opinions here on the Scrote Rogan podcast.
Rogan podcast.
So if you want, send me a message. I'd love to hear what you think. Should we string them up? Find them some fucking toilet paper? I don't know. Man. So many things. Hanging? Death by firing squad? Slap on the hand? Give me some feedback. You know my name. It's Scrote Rogan. So just send it. Send it on. Okay. I'm going to take another break here. Recognize another one of our amazing sponsors. I want to talk about Ivanov's Mad Russian Moonshine. My fellow Scrotes, do you have rough days out there in Chernarus? Days that test everything about you as a survivor. Days that, you know, make you wonder, why the fuck am I here? Well, if you need a release or a break from reality, I have the perfect thing for you. It's Ivanov's Mad Russian Moonshine. Made from the purest ingredients, distilled in the highest quality possible from a Russian hillbilly, this moonshine is absolutely delicious. Now available in Cherno Pear, Gorka Apple, and Electro Plum, these flavors will keep you coming back for more. Remember, everyone, drink responsibly. And also remember, more than 2 glasses and you will go completely blind. Get yours today from your local black market dealer, or just travel on up there to Novi Sobor and find his farm and buy some from him. I wouldn't shake hands with him though. He's a dodgy fellow. Yeah. So, man, we've grown quite a sponsor list here. I mean, we try to keep it real. We try to keep the content fresh, the station, you know, fixed up here. It costs money, right? So, you know, we need sponsors here, not just for Chernarus Radio, but the Scrote Rogan podcast itself. And I want to talk about our latest one. It's pretty great. Widow Ellen's Extreme Feminine Products. Now, Widow Ellen has made a name for herself, being the widow of the former CDF general, Konstantin Semenov, CDF being the Cherno Russian Defense Force that defended these lands. Well, Ellen, after realizing that she would have to wear extra tattered rags to her husband's funeral in her special area, due to her starting, you know, her cycle, decided no woman in the apocalypse is ever going to have to go through what she did. And she designed this special and revolutionary product that is truly a breakthrough in women's hygiene. This all started with the invention of the NVGH SPPR, or Night Vision Goggle Head Strap Performance Period Rag. With this low profile and jockstrap-like fit, this allowed women in the apocalypse to not only manage that healthy flow, but stay agile and alert, which is saving lives, people. That's some serious shit. God damn, so helpful and very thoughtful. And not just that, but along with several other products now available in her store in Gorka, she also sells the MMSA, or Magnificent Mammary Shock Absorber, because let's face it, Plate carriers hurt titties. You know, they press them, they just make them hurt. Also, the CRME, Combat Ready Milk Extractor, for those mothers in combat, and also for those days of heavy flow, the newest addition to her line of products, the EA NVG HS PPR, or Extra Absorbent Night Vision Goggle Head Strap Performance Period Rack. In any case, and whatever your needs are as a strong female in this apocalypse, visit Widow Ellen's store and shop till you drop, people. Plenty of products there, plenty for everyone. Great. So we got through that. And our most recent podcast, not this one, the one before that, that would be, last one. We were able to experience the truly awesome privilege of having BJ McCluskey on here. I've been trying to get him on here for so long, people. So long. It's magnificent. Sarah came through, our producer. I know that's rare. She struggles with competence, people, if you know what I mean. I mean, some days, Jesus. But she does try really hard. Sarah, stop crying. And I really got to commend her for this. This was a breakthrough in competency for her. So for some of you who might have missed it, let's see if we can find a little snippet here. Do we got that rolling on the yeah. You got that over there? Here, let's see. Let's see if I can hold this up here. I mean, it's just, it was amazing. Hearing is believing, for sure. You didn't have this spooled up already, Sarah? The fuck?
Any time. You guys know that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
So, that being said, man, there's been a lot of fuckery out there this week. BJ McCluskey just called. BJ, are you there?
Scrote, is that you?
Yes, BJ, it is me. How's it going out there in the wasteland?
Oh, so glorious.
Holy shit, I haven't heard from you since it all went to hell.
Well, BJ, I gotta tell you what, buddy. There's a fan base now for you. I've been talking you up and your heroics and everything you've done, and I think it's a perfect time for you to come and kind of introduce yourself to the show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I get started, a little background on the McCluskeys.
And this is important, because
obviously
his
from
history is
the Northern
amazing.
Irish County of Londonderry, also known as Derry, province of Ulster, fifth generation Irish phantom maker was his great-great-grandfather.
That's like a horse
A
pocket
sperm
pussy.
collector for horse breeding, which, by the way, I'm going to give you a full briefing on the lucrative semen trade, which we've kind of talked about a little bit. But BJ, very unique man. He was actually born from that arrow that had semen on it that got shot into his mother's vagine. That's where that lineage comes from. So, BJ, all these things that have happened in the past, can you kind of just I mean, I guess to start everybody out, tell them what you kind of been up to since we heard about you punching that bear in the throat up north.
Oh, you know, I finally decided I've conquered all the undead, and I've conquered all the wildlife. I pretty much run this bitch around here, so I decided I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna live a simple life. I wanna open up a big community garden and try and help out others that aren't as awesome as me and can't punch a bear in the throat and knock it out.
Oh, wow.
But really what I want to do is I want to get back to what I was doing post the apocalypse. I want to take business away from your two Jaeger sponsors on this show. I'm going to bring back family secret recipe for aiding people out here in the apocalypse.
Oh, wait, are we talking about creams and salves?
Yeah, you know, before it all went to hell, I was quite the ingenious businessman. And, you know, I'm not going to dive into it too much, but the BJ stands for something, and we're going to find a great substitute for what that was.
And that was kind of the discussion, and that was where we found out that Richard B.J. McCluskey, because not a lot of us knew this, but the B.J. actually stood for baby jizz, which is interesting and extremely disturbing. But you know, we have disturbing things on this show all the time. But we found out that this hero of the apocalypse, as you heard just then, and you can catch the full episode out there on the apocalyptic internet, on the YouTubes, under Scrote Rogan. He has decided to go back to helping the community. He's you'll see him from time to time here, you know, helping out, being heroic, shooting nasty, evil raiders in the face, doing all the things that you'd expect a hero to do, punching bears in the throat, wrestling wolves, you know, teabagging those deer that are so loud when you're trying to concentrate. He's going to be there for us still, but he's taken up a life of farming in the safe zone over at, ironically, the dimensional meatsackfactory.com server. That's what he's going to be doing from now on. So we're really excited for BJ. We want to see more of him. I'm going to get him back on the show again. I want to hear how his farming's going. B, see if he's found his redheaded Irish wife that he said he was looking for. And see if he's had any heroic stories out there. Something that someone's found or done, or he's done that he can share with us. Anything. Such a good dude, man. It's like the modern day Spider-Man, or maybe even, you know, modern day, you know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I don't know. John Cena. Great guy, that BJ. An update on some of the spawning situations out there. We've talked about barrel shortages and there being way too many fucking SKs out there. That people need to fucking stop throwing all over the goddamn military bases. Camo nets. You know, where the fuck are they? Where the fuck are all the camo nets? Now, I'm not going to tell you where, but I was taking a little trip the other day. Ran across the woods, I'll say, in a sort of northern area and found some fucking camo nets and a tent. There was like, I don't know, at least 6 in there, just sitting in there. That's all that was in the tent. Like, what the fuck? Yes, right. Take them. That was my first thought. But then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where am I going to do with all these camo nets? Like, I only need a couple. And they're heavy. Well, bulky. Let's say it's bulky. That's the right word. Like my Aunt Willow's butt cheeks. They're not really heavy. They're just bulky. So, a little too bulky to just carry around a whole bunch of them. I didn't know what to do. You know, and like I said, I don't want to give away this. That's not what we do here. I don't want to give away this person's location. But if you're in the woods and you see an Ada in a tent, and you go in that tent and you see camo nets, do something with them, would you? I don't know. I was in a hurry. You know, I didn't have the opportunity. But take them out and shoot them, for fuck's sake. Do something with them. Man. Oh! That just made me think of something. Flatulence. Yeah. So as it turns out, zombies don't just eat human flesh. There's a few other things they eat. We did in fact find some zombies munching on some of the algae down in the rivers of Cherno. It gives them gas. And that's hard to believe, but you know, you're walking along. I'll tell you how it happened. Here's the breakdown, right? So I'm running downtown Cherno here. You know, I was gonna go get some fucking Ivanov's moonshine, maybe pick up a little of fucking Crazy Ed's cream. I do in fact have a hemorrhoid right now, and I was like, hey, what's that sound? And I'll tell you what that sound was. Here I'll try to do it as best I can. It was this. And I was trying to figure out what the fuck that was. So I kind of went down a little closer towards the edge of town, and sure as fuck, where the river comes out, you know, there's a little algae sitting around there. There was a fucking zombie that had it on his fucking arms. I guess he swam out of there and he was eating it off his arms. And shitting himself. There's this whole area now, down by where the, you know, the waterfront area, recreational area down there, where, well, former recreational area. I mean, right now it's where people get shot in the face, but they were crop dusting the entire area. There was 4 or 5 of them. I mean, dropping ass like it was a hobby. You know, floating little infected zombie air biscuits. You know, little honey bubbles of infection coming out. And it stank. I mean, I can tell you the whole area down there, it was a mixture of, I guess I'd call it like elephant scat, burning tires, really bad, like Old Spice, you know, really bad cologne like that, and Chanel No. 5. All those things. That's what it smelled like, which is weird. Maybe they worked at a mall or something. I don't know. There was definitely shit in there, for sure. So watch out down there. I mean, you think these gas clouds over the cities are bad. Don't get into a crowd of these zombies eating this algae. You can taste it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go get some Tet here soon. I don't know. That's not the kind of E. coli you want in your mouth. Gross shit. But you know what? I had to share it. I needed everyone to know about it. I thought it was important. I think your health and safety are important. I think your nostrils are important. They're important to me. I want you to smell the truth, which is all you get here, is the truth. That's what Scrote Rogan gives. I give you fucking truth. I shoot it out of my mouth, and it goes in your ear holes, and you absorb it. My fellow Scrotes. Well, lastly, I want to talk to you about Crazy Ed's tank cream. And I want you to know that Crazy Ed's tank cream is #1 in scientific cream research. This cream has a long list of sophisticated ingredients that I can't spell or pronounce properly. Plus, the main ingredient comes from the algae and the rivers of Electro. Always fresh, always sticky. And although its main use is the treatment of itchy genital areas, it also has 101 other uses, including but not limited to bunghole stench remover for that chronic halitosis of your chocolate starfish, eye booger reducer, asshole inflammation and bleaching, elbow smoother, ear canal cleaner, and many, many more uses. And as Ed always says,
My cream is the best cream. Always keep it warm in your pouch.
which I think is code for something. I don't know. He's kind of a gross dude. And if you catch these two, Ed and Ivan, who are always fighting over their salves and creams, which, by the way, B.J. McCluskey's going to be coming into the mix soon. I mean, you heard him in that interview. He's going to come up with his new cream. I'm not going to give the name away. I've heard it. I'm going to let him do that in another podcast. He's going to tell us all about it. If you see these two fighting, you know, say something to them. I mean, we got to get these fuckers to stop. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna really end up getting hurt. You know? Well, you guys are great. Love your feedback and your scent. I can smell you all out there. Remember to shower. I mean, you don't have to do it before you come here, but you know, you'll smell better. Trust me. Well, I've had fun today. I don't know about you, but I have. So, that's all I got. I want to thank all our contributors, our fucking awesome team here at Chernarus Radio, everybody who helps contribute to the Scrote Rogan podcast, and DayZ DJ, always being there for us. Love all you Scrotes out there. Remember to keep your heads down, keep yourself warm and fed, keep that plus symbol on. Peek those corners, people. I don't want any of you to die. All right. Love everybody. Take care. Call your mothers.